Alright, take two. This is, and I didn't mute myself for like 30 minutes, and then at the same time, like the dog is walked. So let's go. There it goes. Okay. Boop. Boop. Alright, hopefully that's not too loud, but I think that's roughly what my levels were before. But yes. Blue-red deck away! Okay. Pretty easy. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. No, the sensitivity on this mouse still sucks, but there's a reason I don't really use my mouse very often. A patch. Nope, just play out your hand, and that thing's pretty annoying. Alright, so return and proliferate. So I'm gonna return. Honestly, I'm doing the spider because method of my madness. And then you cast the spider. Yeah, sure. So it costs 7 right now, it costs 4. Okay, killing the thrumming bird is not the play that you think it is. You can't. Not particularly wise. I know the 3/3 is unblockable, but like that fusing is getting big. And we draw a card. Bum, 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 bum. I should have done it differently, but it's fine, it's fine. It's just small error. I thought about it. On the battlefield, yeah. And the proliferate. Yeah, what can I say? Pitch a card. Nope. Little exuberant fuseling got us there. Hey, little buddy. And that was after, and that's because I didn't waste it away with a block into the spider. Despite wasting the oil counter to do that, to tap the spider down, but or to tap. Excuse me. I tapped a thing down. It wasn't the spider. I tapped the 2/2 and swung into the spider, or thought about swinging in the spider. Let me phrase it that way, because I didn't actually swing into the spider. Like, this is just bad. But that's also a game where you got to see like what happens when you go to 16 lands. Like, I'm playing 16 lands, and the deck is just like, or not the deck, but Arena is just like, yeah, no, you're not gonna do anything with those lands, and I know you're not gonna do anything with those lands. Nope. There's nothing to proliferate. Like, Thrumming Bird's a good card, but there's nothing for me to proliferate on right now. And that one's got Ward. It's a ward of 2. Alas. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Sorry. Because it just puts the oil counter back on. Whoa, amazing. When you're willing to accept certain risks. I'll take the hit. It's a good trade. Like, very tempted to take a trade like that, but it's another target creature, right? Oh no, it can target itself. Okay. And I think I got caught by it last game too, so that's the funny thing. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I just can't pay for the ward right now. Oh, owie. Like, that's a card, alright. I mean, 2 life, taking 3 a turn is... I mean, it has its downsides, but... sure. Okay. No, doesn't affect me. So I can draw a discard, I can make a body. I can take... I can steal the Furnace Punisher. I might just do that. I'm not doing anything with that guy, but... But then you're trading your creature for my creature, so... I think I'm okay with that. Alright. Spread the love. And Volt Charge is any target, so yeah, if he has a Volt Charge, like, nothing I can do. Draw, then discard, so yeah, you need to have that backup. A Pox on the auto tapper for that one, but whatever. It decided I needed a blue more than I needed a red. Bloop. Unless you can give it trample, I have blockers. Okay. I was like, you know, running that one through my head. Because it's like, all the situations that go through, like, what do you have, what do you have, what do you have? I mean, yeah, Volt Charge is any target, so that's 3 damage to my face that I willingly accept. But I wasn't going to throw away the Thrumming Bird. I don't actually think I could have blocked. But, well, if I didn't attack, I could have then... Anyway, you rewind that game back, there was an opportunity where I think I swung all out and didn't hold anything back. But could have. To then trade. Or the... No, I think I held both creatures back, but they removed one. That's what it was. And you kind of just are like, okay, cool. So I held one back. That was your play. And you just accept the 5 damage because you're just like, okie doke. Yeah! Chip in for 1 damage. It is what it is. It's one of those situations. It's like, yeah, 1 damage. But I also don't want to mess with, you know, creature with toxic. What is that? When it attacks, create a might. No. I'd rather hold that back as a blocker, regardless of what those two cards are in their hand. Nifty, nifty, nifty. If you're gonna kill it, then kill it, but it's a draw ability, is what it is. Sure. So it makes the fuseling bigger. Awesome possum. Sure. It trades. The fuseling gets bigger. Skittering fangamabang. I'm surprised they haven't moved that over, but sure. I trade. Sure, it gets bigger. Take a poison counter. Well played, well played. I can't play around that one because of the ward. So, alright, you get the might. Well. He's on no gas. So let's sack the furnace. Just see what we get here. Thrumming bird, okay. I'm okay with that. Because then I tap that down, take a poison token, and we call it a day. They have the same thing, it doesn't matter. So, sure. You make a dude. He takes the hit. Unfortunately, I don't have a thing on that anymore. So, is what it is. We play out a mountain. Discard a card. Proliferate. everything. I really want Koth dead. You're allowed. And the fact that they're all little one-power creatures is kind of annoying, but you're allowed. Block, block. And it's a blue sun twilight, so I can just steal something. I could, but X is going to be 2. Yep. Yoink. Man, inefficiency. Yep, he controls it, so he can move the equipment. Might. Not interested. You're fighting an uphill battle against God. And now I'll just let him get Koth, because what do I care at this point? Koth has done his job. Sure. Koth pulled all the mountains out of my deck. You know, yeah. You can't block, and that's 9 damage. Plus, I could Blue Sun's Twilight, steal a thing, but he doesn't know that I have Blue Sun's Twilight in my hand. So it's like, okay. Honestly, that's what I had to keep Koth around. You know, you go back, you watch that game. Using the Tamiyo's synthesizer to make sure that we got another turn of Koth versus with the you know, keeping the oil counter on there to then proliferate. Like, no, that was. I think that was the way to go because I don't think it was. I think Koth was only on 3, so it would have killed him. It would have killed him. Killed Koth. It really is too bad that Scars Mirrodin is not legal in Pioneer. Because then you could run, you know, Koth and Koth. The Dune Mover. It is a land. Pop. I mean, what else am I going to do with this Chrome Prowler, so... There is the magnetic whatever, but they would have played it if it had haste, so. Ruthless Predation is sorcery speed. Volt charge, sure. Okay. It's a gamble. But it's a gamble to try to get a land, or at least one card deeper. Didn't pay off in that regard, because if I get the mountain that I need, Koth can kill. So, there goes our Quicksilver Drake. Bye-bye. Quicksilver Fisher, whatever. Quicksilver Drake, I think, is a card in Magic. But, yeah. No, I take the 5. It's a bad 5 that I need to take, but I take the 5. Ooh, ouch. That gets one of the most powerful creatures in my deck out of the way. Yeah. Yep, just not drawing lands. Because one land and I can cast the Koth and then fix our mana for the rest of the game. So this is just... It's annoying. It is what it is, but what are you gonna do? Like, nothing I can really do there. Well, there's our 4th land. It's too bad that his deck was just too aggressive and got on us. I can only Koth for... Well, if I draw a mountain, I can Koth for 3, but I can only Koth for 3. And yes, now is where I want that Blazing Crescendo, but... You know, what are you gonna do? Nah. I don't think I'm playing an uphill battle at that point. I just don't see... Like, I can put all our blockers into one of those 3, or have to do 1/1/1, and, you know... Okay, the 1 is not a 5-power creature anymore, because it doesn't have royal counters, but... I had to tap out to play that in hopes of using the Goblin as a blocker, and it's just... you know, it wasn't going to work out. Like, I don't see that working out. Like, we just got stuck on 3 lands and couldn't play anything out of our hand. It's like you have to be efficient with it. And we weren't being nearly as efficient as we could have and should have been. With only 1 mountain, I'm playing it how I'm going to play it. Decline. I don't think the 1 life for Vigilance or Lifelink or whatever is really worth it. I'm not going to block, but I'm certainly not going to... That's a card. That's what I thought. Nope, I chumped the shit out of it.
We have the high ground.
Yoink. You're gonna give it hexproof? Yep. Okay, so it's got hexproof and indestructible. Fine. You're still playing with 2 mana, and I'm playing with a cough. Now you got 3 mana. Give it to the crawling. Yeah. Nope. Okay, you win that fight. Alright. I see how it is. Tap down. It's only 1 toughness. Blazing Crescendo is meant as a offensive, not a defensive spell. Welcome to red for you. Uh-huh. Tradesies. He's pondering the meaning of life, I guess. Like, I know I still lose my Chrome Prowler, if that's what you're wondering. Or now he's just salty that I had the answer. Probably the latter. But he was stuck on 2 lands, and we were stuck. We were in the exact same position last game. So yeah, he's just salty. Oh, there it goes. Hey. Drapsnat, Kata, Ninatella. So you see Ninatella, even though you joined late last time, you still got to see this deck in action. But welcome, welcome, welcome. All in good fun. I can do it. It's like an attack for the 1 and then do it. He's just slow playing. I mean, then perhaps that's what he's up to. Then that's his strategy here. Is just slow playing.
Built you to slay.
Like, our deck isn't fast. I'm sorry. Like, do I have a Koth? Yes. Do I have, you know, 6 lands to your 3? Yes. But all my creatures are 1-power creatures, so I'm not putting any pressure on you. Because I really can't. And I mean that. I have a flyer, so you can't just, like, jump into Koth thinking... You can't just give your creature flying and think you can jump in the Koth, because I have a 1-1. Draws me a card, too. The washing machine is making some noises. Unless that's someone outside. But I'm thinking it's the washing machine. I mean, if I draw a mountain... Well, I can tutor the mountain in my hand. Yeah, again, slow play, salty. But I tutor the mountain into my hand, then I'll play this, and then I pitch the mountain. And then I can discard my hand and draw 4 cards. Which my hand will be nothing, so it'll just be a draw 4. That's where this card is good. Yeah, they're just burning timeouts. I would actually like to finish and see what these cards are and things like that. But they're just like, man, I was stuck on 2 lanes and this guy's got a Koth. I get it. I've been there. I haven't had to face... I don't think I've faced Koth in Limited yet. But it's like the one that I run into the most is fucking Wandering Emperor. And Wandering Emperor, or... I have no idea what the Phyrexia all-in-one version of it is called, but yeah, it's... It that wanders, or I don't know. But wizards, hire me. I can come up with names. No. In all seriousness, that card's brutal, and I've lost one in a match. It's not fun.
Retake this land.
Because I think I would have won that game if I kept the Wanderer around. Oops. Well, it's the same effect. It's the same effect. It doesn't matter. Meh. I meant to discard the mountain, but it's fine. And now they scoop. Okay. I can't respond to the concession trigger. In paper, I could as a joke. But in paper, you just look at the 4 cards anyway. You'd be like, alright, I discard these, and just what were my top 4? Because I gots to know. Alicidra. 01 Ella. Drapsnat. Kata. Ninatella. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. One and all. Blink 818. So this isn't good. But let's just see. Like, it's not like you wouldn't keep this hand, and I shouldn't keep this hand, but alright, I got a 3-drop, or I got this 3-drop to get rid of early drop. Okay, that's bad. Never mind. 1/1 with Toxic, that's gonna hit me, yeah. You kind of do need a 2-drop in this format, but oh well. I hate to just throw a Skitterfang under the bus, but yeah. I mean, if he's got the removal for it, then I take the damage. He gains the 2 life. It is what it is. But okay, it's a 3/2. I'd rather take the poison counter. Welcome to my world, 8. So, synthesizer. And removal, and steal, copy potentially later in the game if I ever get the second blue. Second blue, baby. Nothing to proliferate. So... why, yes, I will tap down the worst creature you have. Why? Because you don't really have any good creatures on the field right now, and I'd rather get rid of the thing that can tap me down when you're trying to get offensive. Which you only need one more poison counter to do. So that's how I'm going to play that one. This can tap anything down, but I'm holding them back on that one. Because I wanted to make sure I had the open red mana for Hex Gold Slash. So that was my logic. Block. Sure. So yeah, he was trying to do a little combat trick there, and alright. Gotcha. And turn. He can make an army of 1/1s. I can block an army of 1/1s. For what that's worth. I mean, I can only block 2 1/1s, but I can still block them. Trade with 1. I'm 1 mana away from casting that for 5. Meh. Drumming Bird. And the Thrumming Bird is good because it proliferates. So, let's go. I'm not even going to take a chance with the card in their hand. I'd let that creature through. This doesn't have Toxic. Like, I'd take the damage. I'm at 18. Like, that's, totally different circumstances where it's like, okay. So now just infinitely I always get an oil counter back and can keep. And they're going to try to toxic me out of the game. Which is legitimate. Yep. So. The downside to tapping that creature is the Blue Sun's Twilight isn't as good. Because it's tapped. But I think I'm okay with that. Auto tapper getting you, but whatever.
When this war is over, we will finally rest.
Yeah, I need the basic mountain anyway, so
I'll never forget the home we
I don't think, you know, he's gonna be at 7. That's got vigilance, so whatever. Like, if he has that affinity for artifacts card, then that's kind of bad, I guess, but like, I'm not concerned. I'm just not. But now I can finally do this for 5. Anytime target creature attacks, you create, and you're handless. Okay, so I think we're in control here. Anytime, whenever a mountain enters the battlefield, um, he does stuff. Because now he's got to think, oh, I got to play around a Koth, and you got 3 blockers. I'm going to tap one thing down. And I'm willing to just kind of throw things away. Interesting. So here's where that Orthodoxy Enforcer is interesting. So I'm going to let it through. Yeah, it's got vigilance. It's fine. You got it, buddy. So I want you to be, you know, to be all excited that you can do this. And it's fine with me. So and Dune Mover would trade off. Okay. It's not enough, and I think he knows that. But you put some pressure on me. You can only land 6 on him. Okay. It is what it is. Alright. Cool. And so that all happens.
My turn.
Pretty much what you said, buddy. Good old Kothy there said. Which is why I'm okay with it. So X for 5. Target a creature. Yep. Badoop. I have it. It's mine. No soup for you.
Mirrodin is our land.
So yeah, I'm fine. I mean, that's an oopsie, but it's not the biggest oopsie in the world. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. I can just proliferate on to all these things and then make it so that he just deals 4 damage, so... Sure! Bounce a token. Because I said so. Activate cough.
This land is my raging.
Bam! Because now, depending on how you want to spread your equipments around, I have blockers. He's deciding what he wants to return from the graveyard to the battlefield. Okie dokie. It does, so long as it has more than 4 toughness, otherwise it just dies. Sorry! Not sorry. Which everything in his graveyard does. If that's what the one card is. I forgot to tap it down, so that's on me, but... Well, that's... no, I can't. Yeah, he has exactly 4, but he didn't move his equipments around, so... And the emblem is still in play. So, block. Block. And then just let the other 2 through, because the other 2 are hitting him. Yep. Oh no! This is where I need to get a poison counter or something on him, but it's fine. We pretty much have all but 2 mountains, I think, in the deck. So yeah, now he's like, okay, I can pull something from my graveyard. What am I going to pull from my yard? Or both. Return target artifact. Okie dokie. Artichoke. But everything had to be converted mana cost. Yada 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 or less. was the Malcadors that I traded off. I'm sitting there going like, wait a minute, why did he cease to be good? I only have one. Nice. No, it's a card. And it makes it very difficult for me to trade things off, so it's a card. But I probably just tap it down offensively so I can get in and... Yeah, sure. If I really... Because these can't block. And... that proliferates. But... I'm not worried about that right this second. Let him react with the Sinew Dancer first. I probably do just tap... I mean, on the one hand, it's like you tap down with the Basilica Shepherd, you're swinging. Nothing can block. I mean, the Sinew Dancer is the only thing that can block, but they're only taking 2, 3, 5, maybe 6 damage, so that's half their life total, and you proliferate the poisons. But like on the crackback, you're looking at a lot of poison, and that was my concern. I'm not corrupted, so it costs you 4 if you want to tap something down. But that's why I think it's better off to do it this way. Yes. And he didn't use the Sinew Dancer, which was a mistake, but I'll take it. Oh, right, I forgot about that. But it's fine. That's why I'm owning up to my mistake. Okay. By shooting a different creature. You got it, boss. That's the one I want tapped down, but you do you. I'm gonna let you declare attacks, but I'm not gonna let you do anything else. Because I can still flash him into block during the attack declaration step. Okay. Declaration of attackers. Sinew Dancer. And I take 0? Everything's blocked, right? It's that stupid affinity for artifacts card. Well, similar, but whatever. I mean, yeah, you're still dead, but well played. All I needed to draw was a mountain, which I wasn't going to, I'm sure, but hey. Turns out when you can make your land drops, and get them out of your deck, too, and that Koth is pretty good. Or just in general getting your land out of your... Sorry, Koth is pretty good because he can get your land out of your deck. So that you don't make these sort of land drop issues. So... It's very tempting just with these 2 cards, because that Fuseling is going to be able to punch in. Ugh. But I need an island so bad to even make this somewhat playable. It's bad. It's bad. I can't resist, but it's bad. It's greedy and bad. Like, I need 2 islands to do anything with the Blue Sun's Twilight. And I need a single island to play him to then Hex Gold Slash to put a counter on him. And so it's bad. And we're more of an island focused deck anyway than we are a, case in point, than we are a mountain deck. Despite Koth. Because again, I think there's only 7 mountains. Maybe there's 8. Hey, you can kill the Fuseling. I don't know, at this point, but so long as I get a damn island. Island. Offered up the trade. Because it's a flyer. I can't block it anyway. Kill it. I don't want that first poison counter on me. Kill it. Yoink. No. Okay. Okay. Another one. Well, not much I can do about that. I'm not gonna bother. Okay. Because it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna bother. Sinew Dancer. I take the 4 poison. Like, it is what it is. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that was nice. Whoop. Well played, well played. Malcador's Watcher. Oh, well played. You can only tap one thing down if you're going to use the Sinew Dancer for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I meant to block one of those, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it was... I forgot about Vigilance there, too. No, maybe I should have done the odd double block or something to try to get that guy out of the way. I just had Proliferate on the brain, and then I forgot about that one. But the 4 Phyrexian Mites, but I meant to block one of them. I could only block one of them, but I meant to block one of them. My bad. But that actually, I'm actually surprised that for that 3 Mountain Hand, like we got him down to 3 and up to whatever poison. Like we did okay. It wasn't good, but you know, hey. Just don't exile it is all I ask. It's a 1/1 that draws me a card. And you just saw that I missed the land drop. I assume most of the players at this level, by which I mean Platinum, know how, like, I can steal the creature with equipment, but know that they can move the equipment off of it. It's not as cut and dry as Go, where it outright says, like, owned by, you know, in this case, EB96, 93, whatever. I kind of needed a land there, but okay. Enjoy. Nothing to proliferate, but there's a creature that you can sack to. When you discard a card this way, destroy target non-permanent with mana value less than or equal to that of the discarded card. Well, that's what it took for me to get a bloody card off the top of my... Ugh. So you pitch a card, and then you can kill either the 2 or the 1. Which one? Do I want to kill the 2-drop or the 1-drop? But whatever you discard, and I just have to hold out for 2 turns, unless you have a sack outlet. And last I checked, Village Rites is not in the set. There is, I mean, in black and red there are sacrifice mechanics. But, okay, so you pitched actually a really good rare. But, you can pick either creature. Which one do you want to kill? Oh? Non-land permanent, eh? How interesting. I'm inclined to take the damage. What are my options? Because I'm going to swing in and be able to get in for that damage. So long as he discards a card. He'll be able to kill something of mine. Fair. So this should work. Yep. So that's one less thing that I have to go against. And it still forces the discard. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the 2 bodies is still better, but it's 2, but then he has 3 versus my 2. Yes. I lose 2 life. And then you either have removal or I win next turn because of the text on Archfiend of Dross. Because I block. I just block. That's literally all I can do is block here. But, like, that's where stealing this actually paid off. I mean, Chimney Rabble and 1/1 Goblin token. And imagine just the 2/2 over there. It swings out, and I guess I still have 3 creatures, no matter how you cut the cake, but... Oh, God. He's looking at something. Son of a... Oh, yep. Okay. He had the Annihilating Glare, and there's nothing I could do about that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, lucky you. He won. Lucky bastard. Lucky fucking bastard. Yeah, the 2 bodies would have been, but I don't know why. I was holding up the thing, I guess, to deal with the rebel token that I stole anyway, but wow. Lucky ducky. That's just a really lucky opponent. Like, they had the answer. Like, talk about... Whew. Talk about bad beats. It is what it is. But, damn. Damn. Kaya, and I got a cough. Damn. Just damn. Anyway, that seems like a good place to end today. So we shall. I mean, we ended earlier, but had to walk the dog. So he got his whatever he needed to get in, because trust me, he didn't poop or pee. But the walk was good for him. So right on. All right, off I go, and thank you very much for sticking around and watching this time again. So some of you were still here from last time, so thanks for staying, I guess. And yeah, I'll catch you around next time. And oh, what a lucky opponent. All right.